Hello, this is Jennifer Garza, and I'm calling in about the American Patriots League coming to Rice University this weekend, 6100 Main Street. There are going to be athletes from all over the U.S. coming to try out for this new league that the commissioners will be Bob Golick, Keon Lattimore, Marcus Austin. If you want to come out, the trials will be open to the public to view, see the ex-NFL greats, see coaches from all over the U.S. as well as athletes perform. If you want to see the website, it's atlfootball.us, and we hope to see everybody at Rice University. Have a good day.
How you doing? It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show, coming to you daily right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Of course, our social media contacts through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. The website is obnradio.com, and of course, our 24-hour dial-in message center is 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. We'd like to welcome a new partner with us here on the Mike Prince Show and the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and that's JZE Building and Restoration. No job is too small nor too big for JZE to come in and give you that perfect look. It matters not if it's for AC work, framing work, whatever type of remodeling or restoration that you need, JZE can hook you up. All you have to do is dial 832-319-8477 and let the good people at JZE Building and Restoration get you back on course. We are still in the midst of hurricane season, and believe it or not, people are still trying to recover from Hurricane Harvey. JZE can get you back on the road. 832-319-8477. And of course, by now, the news has probably spread like wildfire that Coach Mike Haywood time has come to an end at Texas Southern University. Coach Haywood, quote unquote, announced his resignation on yesterday. Overall, Coach Haywood went 8-25 in 3 seasons. He had 1 season remaining on his contract. However, interim athletic director Kevin Granger said enough is enough. Coach Haywood goes 7-16 in conference play overall, 8-25 collectively. Now, does that mean that Coach Haywood is a bad coach? No, not necessarily. Sometimes good people get put in bad situations. It happens all the time. And I believe this was the case for Coach Haywood. You have to understand the who, what, when, wheres, and hows of an organization from top to bottom. And I believe Haywood never really had a complete grasp of what he was walking into at Texas Southern. Toward the end of the era of Mike Haywood and the Texas Southern Tigers project, the team just absolutely showed no energy. And when you lose a rival game in the manner in that you lost, it was obvious that the handwriting was on the wall. So now the Tigers will be on the hunt for a new head football coach. Some are echoing, bring back Cole, bring back Cole. And yet there are other rumbles of why not Bubba McDowell. Those of you who may not be aware, but Bubba McDowell at one point was on the Texas Southern University coaching staff. Could it be the opening of a new beginning for Bubba McDowell? We'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, there's a championship football game that will be gearing up December 1st in Lorman, Mississippi. And we are excited to have the opportunity of bringing you that game live right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Lee Hall and broadcasting crew will be leading that broadcast. between the Alcorn State Braves and the Southern Jags. A kickoff will begin at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have our pregame show starting at 2:30 Central Standard Time. And we'll also have a action-packed Saturday for you. We'll have the Carlos Brown Show live from the reservation beginning at 10 a.m. Of course, that goes from 10 a.m. to 12 right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, followed by our 2:30 pregame show to feature the championship game between Alcorn and Southern. Be sure to check us out right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. On yesterday's show, we asked the question, what do you think when you think of the other institutions that make up the Southwestern Athletic Conference athletically? And we invited you, as we always do, to dial in on the message line at 713-570-6736. Leave your thoughts and comments. We'll now switch over to the message line and hear those exact thoughts and comments coming from Kederick Callis, who's a faithful listener to the show. We'll transition over, hear what he has to say, and we'll come right back.
Hey, radio guy, this is Kendrick Callis, a.k.a. Jody Wally on Facebook. Nice to connect with you again. When I think about Prairie View, I think about men's track, football, women's basketball. When I think about Alabama State, I actually think about all of their spring sports, from golf to volleyball. Well, volleyball is a fall sport, but from all the spring sports. That's how they get those Commissioner's Cups each year. When I think about Texas Southern, definitely think about basketball, also think about track. When I think about Grambling, think about football, women's basketball. When I think about Southern, I think about football and their fan base for all their sports. When I think about Jackson State, think about football, think about Pine Bluff, rest of those schools. I don't think too much about them in terms of what comes to mind. Mediocrity at best, especially Valley, but not knocking them. They all part of the SWAC, but I don't maybe know enough about them to have a come to mind type of moment, other than they all in a downswing in terms of any kind of championships or any kind of making any kind of headway. All right, I'm going to get off your line, Mike, but appreciate the show, man. Thank you for listening to me.
Brother Kederick, we do thank you for calling in, sir, and you too have the same opportunity to dial 713-570-6736 and share your thoughts, comments of what you think when you think of the other SWAC institutions and the sports that you connect them to. The number is 713-570-6736. Of course, the hot news is that Mike Haywood has been relieved of duties, or quote-unquote resigned his post from Texas Southern. We do have another news tidbit to come up for you, and we'll share that in just a moment. You listen to the Mike Prince Show on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
This is Patricia Baer, president of JZE Building and Restoration. We specialize in full roof replacement and roof leaks. We assist homeowners with filing insurance claims and help you with the full process from start to finish. We are a complete remodeling and rehab company for commercial and residential. We do drywall, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, flooring, fencing, paint, framing, and much more. We can handle any job, small or large. Contact information is 832-319-8477, JZE Building and Restoration.
This is Jerry Coleman from Greenwood, Mississippi. I listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network on 87.9 and 89.3 FM, also on YouTube. Mike Prince, keep up the good work, and I hope Prairie View have a good basketball season. Good job. Keep up the good work.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show, coming to you daily right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. As we get ready to come to a conclusion on today's episode, want to leave you with this. It has been announced now that Legion Field would be available for the SWAC championship game due to the fact that UAB was not able to finish as projected. And a lot of people are crying, see, we should have stayed there. And I say hogwash. I embrace the fact that the host team would be the top team. Keep it going on. Yes, it's going to be chaos and confusion this first year because of the late notice, but you will be prepared the next go round. You got to start somewhere. So, Commissioner McClellan, keep going straight ahead. It's going to be all right. Championship game is set. The stage is set. Legion Field is now available. But guess what? We can make it happen on our campuses. There's nothing wrong with forecasting. You'll know mid-season if you got a pretender or a contender as far as hosting. You can get your plan in action, put it to work, and let it do what it do. All is well, and all shall continue to be well. Stay with us for the rest of this week as we lead up to championship broadcasting coverage here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We plan to have the commissioner, the coaches, and everyone else involved and hear some insights leading toward the game. I must exit stage left for right now, but we do appreciate you guys very much. We got more comments and phone calls to share with you as we go throughout the course of this week. Remind you our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at The Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. You really need to subscribe to that because we're going to be launching off some videos and content that you'll only be able to hear by becoming a subscriber on YouTube. That's Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com and the 24-hour message line, yet again, 713-570-6736. Until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.